You probably know what I'm going about and ranting about today because of the thing in the photo. You know how some of the past posts on my channel have been about saving the gacha community? Well, guess what? This is definitely related to it. And it's far worse than any other thing I talked about. Far worse than the gacha heat riots, the gacha riots in general, the hacking. Far worse than anything. This is pedophilia. I'm sorry if I didn't say it right. Pedophilia, rape, abuse, grooming. If you don't know what that means, then please click off. But if you do know what that means, then you probably are in for a shock, a ride, a wave. Okay, anyways. If you guys know LenTotally, then you probably know what this is about. LenTotally was like, you know how Rosie Closey was called the mother? He was like the brother, because he knew Looney. His platform was like always amazing. He had a series going on, a new series. He made memes. He was a cool guy. Lots of people respected him and liked him, and people looked up to him. Channels were inspired by him. Memes were inspired by him. Fan arts and fan things were inspired by him, and now all that's just rubbish. Because he did something that it can be forgivable, but it would take a long time to forgive. This is grooming. Here's the information. He groomed a 14-year-old on a Discord server. And I'm going to be breaking this down into 3 different parts. The first part, LenTotally side of the drama. The second part, the victim side of the drama, because she's anonymous. And the third part, the way the message was sent to the viewers. So let's get started. Here's all the information from Len's side. So apparently, he got in contact with this 14-year-old girl. They became fast friends. She introduced him to her other friends, and they all got together. Soon she started flirting with him, and he said she just went along to fit in. This was 6 months ago in 2020. Should I say this? Because it was hidden in the dark for 6 months. And then, I think either yesterday, early in the morning, or today, the news came out, and it's broken the gacha community like wildfire. I have no respect for Len anymore. I'm still subscribed to him, but I'm going to unsubscribe until he fixes his actions and apologizes. Because it's not unapologizable for, but it will take me a lot of time to... It will take him a lot of time to earn his respect again. So, shall we start with debunking the lies? We shall. There are so many things that come into factor with his statements. So many things that are lies. Well, the first thing, he's an adult. He's legally an adult. He's past 18. Everybody knows he's past 20. Turning 21. His brain is nearly fully developed, if not at all fully developed. He should know right from wrong, and he should know the law. If anything, you don't have to read the law to know that your parents told you that. Pedophilia is just horrible. It's against the law, and there are laws surrounding it. If there were no laws surrounding it, then this wouldn't have come up, but it did. He broke a law, and people are saying he's far too dangerous to be in the community. I'm not saying that he isn't dangerous to be in the community, but he just needs to take a long break and apologize for his actions, apologize to the victim, and own up for what he's done. Pay some jail time, then apologize, and then earn his trust back. But I'm going off topic again. Let's continue for debunking the lies. Also, if people just assumed she was a 14-year-old girl, then this puts this factor in use. She could have lied about her age. For all you know, she could have been a 48-year-old woman flirting with a 20-year-old man. But from what I've heard, they sent pictures, so I'm assuming that this was true. Also, another thing to put into factor is why would there's proof he's definitely grooming, so this is another proof against him. He had a fan base who he never showed his face to. Yet with this girl, he will video call. Obvious thing that he was using her. It's obvious that he was using her because in the 50K video, if you watched it, like I have, he said that he will do a face reveal at 1 million subscribers. Either she was a very special fan, or she was someone that LenTotally was trying to specifically get close to in order to have some alone time. So this is just proof enough. There is a lot more proof. And also, when the information was released by LenTotally Exposed, he said that there was far worse things they could have revealed. So he might have said even worse things to her than what was there, and what was there was bad enough. Len, you need to own up for what you've done and stop lying. Tell us the truth. You accidentally deleted all your community posts, accidentally turned all the comments off, accidentally changed your profile picture and your channel banner, and then accidentally lost your trust to over 1,000 people. It's crazy how the world gets sometimes. Even the people that you think you trust the most turn out to be deceitful liars. Len, you need to own up for what you did or turn yourself into the police. You need to tell them what you did. Maybe they might give you a shorter sentence if you go in and turn yourself in. Everybody is saying that you should turn yourself in because this is an actual crime. And if you don't turn yourself in, somebody will turn you in themselves. They might leave an anonymous tip. Own up to what you did and stop hiding behind the shadows, Len. You know what you did. We all know what you did. There's evidence stacked against you, and you can't hide from it any longer. You can't just walk off and pretend that everything's fine because nothing's fine. The internet has a trace. They can trace it back to you. You might come back again as some other brand new gotcha tuber who's just as amazing as Len, but we can recognize LenTotally's mark of expertise. We know how good he is at editing and how he founded Gotcha Stars and all these people. He's lost respect to so many people, including his personal friends, including Suki and Garby, who were probably some of his closest friends. He talked about consent in the 50K video. That's all I'm gonna say. You knew what you were doing was wrong. And Google can easily look you up and send everything to the police. They can send it to the government where you live. You're making all the Filipino YouTubers look bad. They can send it to the Filipino government. You can't hide. Even wherever you go. You can't hide. That's it. See you, everyone.